Then these two had a goodbye as if they were passing a torch, and Shama soared out of the elevator shaft like a little bird. With the crisis averted, he was all set for some family revenge. Suddenly, a scruffy cop burst in like a ghost. Without a warrant or ID, he asked where Shama was. Sarah denied knowing, but he wouldn't give up. Continuing into the house, he looked around and unashamedly said, "I think you should come visit my place." Sarah raised the lamp and swung it down. She was quick to realize this guy was trouble. To cover her son's escape, she quickly grabbed a bag from the kitchen and ordered the man to disappear. Unexpectedly, he was already ready for her. Witnessing her son being captured, Sarah was heartbroken and left with no choice but to surrender. David saw the surveillance footage and instantly fell apart, grabbing a gun and charging out, but Shama's crew stopped him. At this rate, he was just heading out to hear David rendezvous with the lucky woman who made it out, leaving the rest to handle. With Sarah captured, the enemy would quickly track her through her phone. What will you do? They'll be lurking in the corner, waiting for these punks. They'll come, and I'll make them tell me where they are. After that, I'll take them out one by one, he said as David left. He quickly got to work, checking his weapons, hiding them in the dark corners, transforming the place into a military fortress, then slapping on some dusty camo paint. Dressed in a lethal-looking outfit, an air of menace engulfed the room, as a bunch of clueless goons stealthily crept into the safe house, but Shama held his fire. Once the entire crew had passed through, he finally switched to kill mode. The goon guarding the door became the first to meet his maker. Shama, lurking in shadows, picked off foes one by one, then gave grenade strap heads as a welcome gift. After emptying his clip, he pulled out a shotgun, leaving the goons with no chance to fight back. It was a barrage of fire, so he took the opportunity to hide in the corner. Pulling out the remote, he listened for their footsteps, and moments later, there were almost no living souls left. His level 10 attack power was simply terrifying. Subtitles. He located a survivor and pressed him. Where's Sarah? It seemed the secrecy was top-notch. The operatives only knew about this mission and nothing else. Then Shama and the others were killed, leaving no one else who knew anything. Soon enough, a whisper reached Shama's ears as Russell answered the phone. Upon hearing Shama's voice, he instinctively knew his team was toast. Shama told him, "Saving yourselves and David is easy. Free Sarah and the kids, or I'll expose your crimes live." Russell certainly couldn't refuse. There had to be a bro-code resolution to their feud. This time, however, Shama called in the FBI, planning for every eventuality. They were going to uproot the mastermind and never seen a hostage swap quite like this, handing a gas can to the hostage, then stabbing the bottom with a knife. This left a long fuse, and if Shama and the team dared to pull any tricks, they'd light it up without hesitation. Just then, the FBI agents appeared out of nowhere, disrupting the delicate balance, and the fuse lit up. Luckily, David managed to block the gasoline with his clothes. He successfully rescued his family, but Shama was knocked out and taken away. A year later, Sarah was revisiting the pain of losing her husband while the remaining goons had no choice but to escape with Shama's crew. Back at the safe house, Rollins was fully geared up, starting to grill Shama for the computer password. The evidence on it was enough to bury them, but no amount of torture budged him. Ultimately, Russell pulled the emotional card, and Shama stated he could crack the password, but only if he got a personal escort to the afterlife. They reached a consensus, but he had to input the password himself because it required a retina scan. Unbeknownst to him, Shama had set a trap. A knife was hidden under his chair to take care of Rollins himself at this moment. Unfortunately, the knife slightly missed, causing Shama to lose his sole chance. Rollins then beat him brutally, but Russell stopped him. "I promised Shama swift exit once he cracked the code," Russell said as he moved in to finish the job. Rollins didn't care and directly cut Shama loose with scissors, not knowing Shama would suddenly break free from the restraints. As a consequence, this veteran endured the fury of the special attack and eliminated Rollins right at the moment when Russell was about to come over and deliver a swift mercy killing to Shama. Suddenly, a swarm of FBI agents barged in, and he had no choice but to retreat, realizing this whole thing was part of Shama's and the. As for David, the one who was shot, he was far from dead. That was just a smokescreen to ensure Sarah and the kids' safety. Shama went all in and used his best methods to flush out the mastermind, while David monitored everything using hidden cameras in the safe house. At the crucial moment, he safeguarded Shama's life. Meanwhile, the escaped Russell realized all was lost and prepared to make his getaway. Just then, the FBI agents caught up to him, but they clearly underestimated Russell. It's just a mask. He took them all out, proving that without some serious skills, how could he be Shama's comrade in arms? He then pressed the remote, erasing all evidence, but before fleeing, he had to kill Shama, otherwise had spent his remaining days fearing pursuit by him. To resolve things with Shama, Agent Russell reached out toward Pillow to find a mutual comrade, Kurt. Russell interrupted him directly, showing that he was clearly ready. However, they had once been close comrades, so Russell didn't treat him like a hostage. He just needed him to lower out Shama. Kurt opened the window, while Russell automatically moved between the windows, fearing he'd slip in the gutter. He then asked Kurt, "Where is Shama?"